When rescuers in Canada got the call about a newborn sea otter stranded on an island, they knew every second counted. The tiny pup had been found alone on Vargas Island by a longtime volunteer of the Vancouver Marine Mammal Rescue Society who happened to be camping on the island. The pup's umbilical cord was still attached and there was no mother in sight. And while sea otters do sometimes leave their pups at the surface of the water while they go diving for food, they don't leave them stranded out on the beach like this. And the pup's matted fur and compromised coat indicated that she had already been alone for far too long. With a ferry and drive taking over 4 hours, it would have been too late by the time rescuers arrived. So they urgently chartered a floatplane, racing against the clock to reach her in time. At the dock, they met the volunteer who had found her and immediately began administering fluids and food, trying to stabilize her for the flight back to the rescue. The tiny pup then boarded her first ever flight, getting some much needed rest along the way. And when she finally arrived at the rescue, she was in critical condition, requiring bottle feeding every 90 minutes around the clock. Rescuers named her Luna, and for weeks her fate was uncertain. But slowly and surely, she started to turn a corner. Her weight began to climb, her coat improved, and she grew stronger and more playful until it became clear that this tiny fighter was going to make it. Because she was under 48 hours old at the time of rescue, and sea otters do rely heavily on their mothers to teach them survival skills, Luna was deemed non-releasable by Fisheries and Oceans Canada. So now she's thriving as an ambassador for her species at the Vancouver Aquarium, where she gets unlimited enrichment with friends, all of her favorite snacks, and she never has to worry about a predator a day in her life. I'm Jen, and I post something positive every day.